Hi friends, Deflects here. So, this is being recorded on Saturday. This is a bit of an addendum to my previous For Honor stream, where I proposed a bunch of fixes and whatnot, and just different stuff to fix, quote-unquote, For Honor and all of its shenanigans. And there's actually one aspect that I completely forgot about, and that's Deflects. Now, user Gamer759 brought up Deflects in the comments to my previous video, and I'm just going to go ahead and read off this comment here. And I agree with the nucleus of what was said here, but there are some things I'm going to pull out and just disagree with outright, and I will let you guys know what those things are after the fact. So, Gamer says, in my opinion, all deflects that just do plain damage or have bleed should cancel out hyper armor, because characters like Zerk that get a GB from deflect, or Glad that gets a pin, bleed damage, and throw that can ledge environmental kill, or wall splat should guarantee which guarantees heavy. So you are getting two heavies in a row if the deflect and the wall splat heavy. Like heavy. Valk has her shoulder pin, but characters like Shaolin, Orochi, which already has it, PK, Shaman, and Nuxia deflects should cancel out hyper armor, because it takes timing and skill to land deflects, and just to be knocked out of it because you're chained by a hyper armor monkey brain attack that leads it into your enemy's chain. I'm looking at you, Raider, but that's completely unfair, because anyway. You could also remove hyper armor from a lot of characters that are not heavies, like For Honor was at launch, when heavy tank characters were unique and every character was not given everything mechanic move property in the game, and nerf the effectiveness of bleed stack. Actually, yes, bleed stack nerfing 100%. That's another thing that I forgot to mention right there. But deflects, yeah. So basically, to summarize pretty much all of that, basically any and all deflects should, if they don't already, they absolutely should, basically, oh, here we go, they should just cancel out, what's it, and I completely agree. So, come on. Alright, come on, you. So, any and all deflects should just cancel out hyper armor. So, any of the... Oops. Oh, my timing's off. Good thing this is practice. Ah! Yeah, so literally, all deflects, like that one, should just cancel out hyper armor altogether. And I actually, I completely agree with that. Because, deflects do take skill. Some people could just do it on a whim. Some people actually have to practice it a lot. And I am one of those people, as you can see. Ah, missed that parry. Yeah, deflects definitely could use a buff overall. And if I could say anything about bleed, definitely, bleed stacking is the most brain-dead, stupid thing in this game, and I think it should absolutely be removed 100%. Because bleed stacking is brainless. It takes no skill to just throw out a bunch of lights that just happen to have bleed on it, and basically it ruins the fun of the game. For me, anyway. But really, deflects from all characters, except for Orochi, who already does it, should absolutely cancel out hyper armor for all characters. And I think hyper armor should also be exclusive to heavies, because there are certain characters that don't need it, that absolutely have it. Pirate does not need hyper armor. You know, I don't think hybrids should have hyper armor, and this is coming from me, who plays 3 hybrids that don't have hyper armor. Wait, 3? Yeah, 3! I was like, wait, hold on. I had to think about that for a second. But yeah, this is coming from me, who plays Shaolin, obviously, Janhu, and Aramusha. All 3 of those characters do not have hyper armor, despite being hybrids. And I think armor should absolutely be exclusive to heavy characters. So hybrids should not have it. Assassins definitely shouldn't have it. I'm looking at you, Berserker. And just Deflects overall definitely deserve more support than what they've gotten. Dang blast it. Dang blast it. Dang blast it. But yeah, no. Deflects I could definitely see getting a buff overall. And if For Honor 2 ever happens, like I said in today's stream, these are free how not to F it up guides, because For Honor is a spectacular game. It has a lot of promise. It is a very cool game. It has a lot of fun mechanics and interesting things that have it set apart from games that are kind of like it. And there is nothing like For Honor. There is nothing like this game. You know, the closest thing you can have to For Honor is Dark Souls. So I think Bleed should not be stackable anymore, and all Deflects should cancel out Hyper Armor, all of them across the board. And also Bleed should be exclusive to parry punishes and Deflects. Bleed stacking like Nobushi's Lights or Peacekeeper's Lights, it should be exclusive to Deflects. Just Deflects only. Deflects and parry punishes. Like maybe like Peacekeeper does a parry and then like a quick stab, and that's the Bleed. Nobushi, and also one more thing, since I mentioned last time, you know, remove certain feats. Remove the Bleed feat, especially from people that can already do it. That's just silly. Just come on now. Why is there a Bleed feat in the game in the first place? Now, bombs, sure, that's fair. But attacks that are just in chain, like no, just remove that altogether. But yeah, Deflects should definitely get a buff for all characters. You know, throw it up there with Mr. Orochi. And Bleed should just outright be removed. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Fight with honor, be excellent into each other, and I'll be seeing you.